Welcome to Bible Signs of Times. This channel is about knowing and being updated of the events around the world about the signs before the soon second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. May these videos help us discern the times. Shalom and God bless. This is another update of the end time events happening around the world. Please support this ministry by subscribing to this channel and hitting the like button and notification bell for more updated new videos.
Deceive, this. Oh, no.
NHK 仙台放送局免震構造になっています。
あら？皆さんしゃがみましょうか。
気をつけてください、本当に。かける？
ちょっと楽屋に行ってきます。
行ってきなさい、気をつけてね。頭守ってね。
Vê se não consegue ir embora. Sangue de Jesus tem poder.
Isso aqui é a terceira ponte hoje, hein? Agora, nesse exato momento. Não tentem ir para Vila Velha. Vai dar ruim. Fique em casa, para onde você estiver. Trabalha muito tempo na rodossol.
Days of unrelenting rain have left parts of Australia's most populous state, New South Wales, underwater. Homes ruined and lives destroyed.
They've had trees coming down, they've had property damaged, they've had cars ruined. I've seen some cars on my street have been damaged by the rain and trees falling. So yeah, it's just been a bad time for everyone, I think.
At least 40 flood warnings are in place and tens of thousands of people have been ordered to leave their homes. And there's more rain on the way.
This potentially is a very dangerous situation that everyone needs to understand the magnitude and gravity of what could become over the coming 24, 48 hours. The Bureau is not giving us great advice around the potential rainfall that is coming, and that's obviously very perplexing considering all the catchments are soaked at the moment.
It's a year since unprecedented bushfires burned across this region. They followed a prolonged drought that led to Sydney introducing water restrictions. Now record rainfall is causing chaos. The Premier of New South Wales says the state is experiencing a 1 in 100-year disaster.
I just want to say to everybody across the state who is currently living in fear and anxiety that all of us are thinking of you.
Continue across the U.S. to support Asian Americans and protest the killing of 8 people, 6 of them women of Asian descent, by a gunman who targeted 3 Atlanta area message businesses. Celebrities are no exception. Here's Golden Globe winner Sandra Oh at a rally in Pittsburgh.
And so we must understand, as Asian Americans, we just need to reach out our hand to our sisters and brothers and say, help me, and I'm here. And just for one thing, I am proud to be Asian. I want to hear you say, I am proud to be Asian. I belong here.
From Atlanta, Washington, and New York to Los Angeles, thousands took to the street.
Since 2017, Israeli archaeologists have surveyed the ravines and caves of the Judean desert. The Israel Antiquities Authority put together the 4-year project to prevent robbers from looting priceless artifacts. Work included rappelling more than 200 feet down to one of the main caves. Inside, the team dug and sifted soil not touched for nearly 2 millennia. Their work uncovered biblical treasures, including pieces of scrolls nearly 2,000 years old.
Wow.
Then they made the precarious trek up the cliffs, taking the treasures to the Israel Museum.
It's a great day. Actually, it's a day where we can show our work in the last 4 years in the desert. It's Sisyphic work, but you can see that we found many significant artifacts and items that belong to the state of Israel.
Perhaps the most important finds are these scrolls from the book of Zechariah and Nahum. These are the first biblical scrolls found in the Judean desert in nearly 60 years. The Jews who fled the Romans in 70 AD brought this scroll to the cave.
They took with them only what was most important to them and what was essential for surviving, and this is one of the things that they took. And this tells us something about how strong their belief was. And one could always assume that they read the words of the prophets here and found some sort of a consolation during their troubled times.
The recovered portion of the scroll comes from the book of Zechariah that says, "These are the things you are to do. Speak the truth to one another, render true and perfect justice in your gates, and do not contrive evil against one another, and do not love perjury, because all those are things that I hate, declares the Lord."
It was also very striking to find these specific verses. I read it a bit as a kind of a message that transcends time.
The team also uncovered the 6,000-year-old body of a child and found an intact basket that they sent for carbon dating.
When the results came back, we were amazed. It is 10,500 years old. It's so unique. It's the only example that looks like this from that time in Israel and maybe in the world.
The find shed light on Jewish history. These coins from the Bar Kokhba revolt against the Romans carry inscriptions that refer to the times of King David and King Solomon. These coins are from the time of Jerusalem's destruction in 70 AD.
It's the Jewish people's story. The scrolls that we found, the fugitives, the coins, the weapons from the rebellions. But it's not only the story of the Jewish people, the story of the humankind.